Hey guys, you're listening to M.C.R.O Radio with Melissa
and Richard.
So we are doing another one of our all wrestling episodes. I'm not quite sure which number it is.
I think it's like 4 or 5.
I think we're on 5 or 6, roughly.
Okay.
So
they've been doing really well.
Yeah, thank you all for listening. As we said in our previous episode, we were on a 5-month hiatus. We haven't really been doing podcasting because we haven't gotten together. But we're back. It's 2020. We're back, and we're trying to, get together more. Like, we're trying our best. And
recording this on Friday, and it should go up on Friday, and we're the weekend of the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
Royal Rumble weekend.
Oh, the Royal Rumble, that started in Hamilton, right? Down at Cops?
Yeah, do you know who won the very first one?
Hulk Hogan?
Nope.
Who?
Ho! Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that why, Niagara Comic-Con always has him
then?
Yeah,
well,
Hamilton Comic-Con?
Yeah. And he shows up with his big piece of wood.
He'll, sign a fucking 2x4 and they'll sell it for, $100.
No, it's $40. He's like,
nah,
here.
it was $100 last time.
It was like, here's my big piece of wood. What are you doing?
I have an orange.
That's professional.
Whatever.
But we want to start off actually with
let's leave off a Momola. Can we? A Momola.
A Momola?
Okay. Moment of silence for Rocky Johnson. Okay, I can't stay quiet that long like that.
I know you can't.
Rest in peace, Rocky Johnson.
He's the father of,
He's the father of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oops. You have your notes there, bud.
I do. So he was born Wade Douglas Bowles. Or Bowles. I'm not quite sure how to say that. Sorry. He was born August 24th in Amherst, Nova Scotia, Canada.
Represent.
And he passed January 15th, 2020 in Lutz, Florida, USA. He began his career in 1964 in Southern Ontario. He was actually, when they built him, he was built from Toronto. So he was in the National Wrestling Alliance, the NWA, from 1964 to 1982. After his debut, he changed his name legally to Rocky Johnson. In 1969, he wrestled for the Worldwide Wrestling Federation tag team. His tag team partner was Earl Maynard, till Maynard's fatal car accident. In the 70s, he was a top contender going up against a lot of the big guys for the titles. He was in the WWF from 1982 to the 85, and he was paired in a tag team with Tony Atlas, and they defeated the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, for the tag team championship on November 15th, 1983, making the Soul Patrol the first black tag team champions. That's amazing. That was historic. I didn't know that until I read notes about that, and I was just like, damn, that's amazing. So he retired in 1991. He trained his son, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The Rock actually went by different names, but when he first started, he didn't go by The Rock. In 2008, along with Rocky's father-in-law, Peter Maivia, they were inducted into the Hall of Fame by The Rock. How awesome is that, to be inducted into the Hall of Fame by your son, who's
imagine any
as successful as
Imagine any professional sport where you'd be like I have the great pleasure and honor to induct my mother or my father.
Right? That's amazing.
Yeah.
So The Rock inducted his dad and his grandfather.
Yes.
That's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Well, see, what's for me was incredible. Think about The Rock for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And being trained by his father. He actually tried out for the CFL. He was trying to make it in professional football, and he couldn't make it in the NFL. He couldn't make it in the AFL, the Arena Football League.
Mm-hmm.
And his last resort was he wanted to play. He just wanted to play football. That was it. And he got cut in the last round. I think it was by the Calgary Stampede. They're the Stampeders.
The Stampeders?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can actually find pictures of him in a Stampeders CFL jersey.
Oh, wow.
Which he's still like salty about that to this day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I mean, imagine.
But like, hey, look at it. Look at it now. Like, yes, that's so. It's upsetting you didn't make it then. But hey, look at where you are now. Like, if you would have continued, if you would have been in the CFL, we wouldn't know who you are.
Yeah. Well, like, what was incredible for me was I actually went and found some of his matches, and one of his matches was actually against the Iron Sheik.
Oh yeah.
And it's amazing how much of The Rock has resonated and taken on a lot of his father's movesets and his in-ring work. Took a lot of it from his dad.
Oh wow.
And you know what's funny? Speaking of the Sheik, the term jabroni was an Iron Sheik word.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he jacked that shit from the fucking Iron Sheik. He used to call, you're a job guy, you're a jabroni.
Oh.
That's what that word means.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's so funny.
That's an Iron Sheik word. So when you hear The Rock say, "Oh, this man, he's a jabroni," the Sheik used to beat his chest. Hey, brother, you are jabroni. You are no good.
Oh.
Hey, Bubba. Hey, get the Sheiky a beer.
Well, let's end this part of the show off. It's a little sad.
Yeah. Well, I tried to lighten it up a little bit.
I know you did.
Yeah.
I know you did. Thank you. So like I said, rest in peace, Rocky Johnson.
Yeah.
Thank you for
years of work and what you've paved.
You have definitely paved the way for,
a new generation of wrestlers.
Yes, not just any kind, but you've.
And speaking of a new generation of wrestlers, so recently.
Hold on. I just want to say this. Oh wait, no. You say what you have to say first, and then I'll say what I wrote down here.
Well, I'm moving on to the next.
I know.
Segment.
I know. That's what I want to say. What I have written down.
So recently, I actually discovered an interview with this guy, Chris Van Vliet. He's on YouTube, and he's well known for actually interviewing other wrestlers and independent guys, main guys. And recently, he's actually done an interview with David Benoit, who is Chris Benoit's one of his sons, which looks exactly fucking like him. It's actually kind of scary.
Yeah, no, it actually is.
But during the interview, he actually said, "Hey, listen, I wanna get into wrestling. I've been training for it. I want to get into AEW," because he was basically hinting that Chris Jericho has been working with him, training with him. He has in ring gear made. He's been in talks with Our Lady Peace. They want to re-record Whatever, which was Chris Benoit's entrance music.
Wow, that's incredible.
And he said he wants to basically live on his father's legacy. Mm-hmm. And then he also hinted that his legal name is David Christopher Benoit.
So will there be a resurrection of Chris Benoit?
During the interview, he hinted that he would come out, but as say Christopher Benoit Jr., not quite Chris Benoit. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's two sides of the coin. Yeah, it'd be neat to see, but it's actually funny. For years I had thought, Chris Benoit, his in-ring work and everything he did, he deserves to go in the Hall of Fame. And it was actually Jericho that brought this up. And he goes, I'm going to talk about it once on my podcast, and he goes, then I don't want to talk about it anymore. Mm-hmm. Benoit did what he did, and if you say, okay, he has to go into a Hall of Fame or the WWE Hall of Fame, how do you sit him in a room with all those people saying how great of a person he was?
Yeah.
How do you visually, how do you say it?
Okay, so that was like why China's not in the hall. Why they didn't put China in.
Well, I mean, China didn't murder her whole family.
No, I know. But think about it. I'm not saying she murdered her whole family, but what I'm saying is you're gonna think about that, but you're not gonna think about his good work. You're automatically, everybody does this. This is how the human brain has been trained to work, is you always look at the bad, you never look at the good.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna go, and then, so like, I guess like his wife's family and shit would be like really upset for that, you know? So the only way I think he'd be able to go into the Hall of Fame is if he was in a group with somebody and there's more to say than just him.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't
get me wrong. Me and my coworker, we were talking about Chris Benoit, where you only liked Chris Benoit because of his work.
Oh no,
he did what he did, but now you're gonna hate him because of that. But you loved him right before that.
Because
of his work. You only know him for his work. You don't know him outside of the ring.
There's a
and hold on, can I cut you off?
Yeah.
And if his son wants to bring back his dad's legacy, then that goes to show you that he wasn't a bad person. Only what he did was the bad. And that's it. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
Okay. There's a guy, he was an NCAA coach. His name was Joe Paterno. Joe Paterno we were actually talking about this the other day, for football coaches, he has the best record ever as a football coach.
Better than Belichick?
409 wins, 136 losses, 3 ties. He won in college sports before the Super Bowl. All of the college football games ended with bowls. That was like your finals. So he won 24 championships, which is like the most ever. He was charged with child sex abuse crimes and was stripped of everything. Like you can't even find stuff on him now, and like his records and everything, because the NCAA has stripped him of everything. He was in the Hall of Fame. They took that away. They took that away from him, and that's what he's going to be known for now. He's not going to be known for his wins. He's going to be known for this trial. He's going to be known for the crimes that he's committed, and it's going to be the same, unfortunately, with Chris Benoit. Yes, okay, he's done all this in-ring work.
Well, I guess that just like the Aaron Hernandez thing.
Yeah, well, exactly.
That we watched last night.
Yeah.
Oh my God, guys, watch that. That was an incredible documentary. I wish they put it out sooner. But yeah, no, I understand. I totally understand I understand where everybody's coming from. So to put him in the Hall of Fame, yes. You can't do it. Like, you simply can't do it.
You can't.
But we can always just simply remember him for what we seen in the ring. That was his job. He put his mind and his body on the line for us, for his fans. Yes, he did what he did. That was probably, we don't know what was going through his head at the time. Right? So, yes. But I hope I hope with his son wanting to basically resurrect him and, you know, be who he wants to be, like his dad.
Yeah.
By all means, go for it. We are rooting for you to do it.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
definitely.
You want to live out your father's legacy. He wants to use some of his movesets. Hey, by all means, I mean, do it.
Yes.
Do it.
I'll be honest, I was always a fan of Benoit as a kid.
Well, the thing with Chris Benoit was, you know, he was the underdog. He was.
He wasn't the Stone Cold. He wasn't the Kurt Angle.
No, he wasn't the, you know, 7-foot giants. He wasn't, you know, 6'8" and, you know, 380 pounds. He was less than 6 feet tall. He was nicknamed by Kevin Nash as one of the Vanilla Midgets.
Oh my god, could you imagine if he was part of WWE today?
Mm-hmm.
They'd be calling him Shorty C.
Yeah.
Or Shorty B.
I mean,
like they do with Chad Gable.
What's crazy, and there's a picture of David Benoit.
Oh, wow. That's natty.
Yeah. That's a picture of him now. I mean, but it's not only that he looks like his dad, he sounds like his dad, too. Which is, like, kind of creepy.
That is crazy. He does look like his dad.
Yeah.
More power to him. Do it. Just do it.
Do it. Do it. Do whatever makes you happy. Do whatever you feel in your heart that you need to do.
Exactly.
And I mean, that goes for anybody. Not only for you. Anybody.
Yeah. But yeah. So hopefully, this actually happens, and I hope he signs with AEW. I really do. I really hope he signs with AEW. They have a lot of really good talent, and I find everybody there gets everybody gets a chance there.
Mm-hmm.
Where, I'm not for the participation shit, but I just find everybody gets to wrestle weekly. Okay, so hold up. Speaking of AEW, they just did AEW on Jericho's Cruise this week.
It's funny. I
watched the video. I didn't get to watch it because I was at work, but I was watching it on Instagram because they always post their matches on Instagram. It was really fucking good, and that cruise was packed.
Yeah, they're WWE. I mean, I know they're on the same night as NXT, and I mean NXT's doing some waves now too.
I don't give a fuck about NXT, to be honest with you.
I do. I like both.
I like Finn Balor. Sorry, guys. As we said in our last episode, we're still a little off. We'll be coughing and clearing our throats.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a fan of the Undisputed Era. I'm a fan of Johnny Gargano and Ciampa. They've just reunited. Hashtag Team DIY. Keith Lee. What's his name? Matt Riddle. Bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of Shayna Baszler, Rhea Ripley. I'm a huge fan of her. Triple H is doing some amazing work with NXT, and I mean his hands are clearly deep within NXT, and it shows. It shows because of his extremely hard work within the ring, his promos, his wrestling. And you can see his blueprints all over the matches and the promos.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's what I love about NXT. And NXT, generally, it's like the next day goes up on the WWE Network.
Okay, so for me, the only thing that I don't like about it is sometimes it can just be not for me.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched it before, and I've seen it, and I was just like, eh. Some of it, honestly, some of their talent is amazing, but then you got meh. But I find that's just the WWE snowball kind of thing.
Yeah. And
where
I mean,
they just do that.
They even have that, I'm not going to lie, WWE has that even on their main rosters, too.
Yeah, oh, I know, trust me, we were just looking at the Rumble card.
Holy fuck.
So...
on that segment, or
that
on that
card
segue.
is fucking weak. So they have the men's rumble.
Okay, we'll leave the main rumbles and whatnot till the end, and then
no problem.
Well, why don't we talk about the main card first?
Okay, so we got The Fiend versus Daniel Bryan in a strap match. So the strap match is where they're tied together. And you can explain more about that. It sounds fucking dumb.
This was a WCW Southern match. So essentially, they have one arm strapped to the other opponent, with generally a rope or a strap, or and they have lights set up on all four corner posts, and you have to consecutively hit all four posts without much of a break. I've always fucking hated this match. I've hated this match with a passion.
Is this a title match?
It is.
Oh,
This is for the Universal title. Eddie Guerrero and JBL years ago had one of these matches, and it's fucking god awful. It's one of those matches. It's like the fucking Punjabi prison matches. You fucking don't bring it back. What they should have is the fucking old Vince Russo matches. They're gonna have one of those fucking, kendo sticks on a pole match. Like, what the fuck? Like, why does WWE go back to the well of horrible matches? What they should bring back, if you're gonna bring back horrible matches, bring back, what was it, the Ambrose Asylum match where they had fucking weapons hanging up from the steel cage. Fuck me, this fucking match is pitiful.
I know, once you've seen it, you were...
Oh my god, I had seen it and I was like, I hope it's just a regular strap match where literally they're just tied to each other, and with just generally like...
And it's gonna be red.
Oh fuck. And with it's like about 6 foot of like rope between them. So they can hit each other with the rope and it's cool.
That sounds weird.
Yeah.
And then you got...
It's more like an S&M match.
Ew. Oh yeah, and the Fiend's got...
He's got his gimp mask on.
Then you got Becky Lynch versus Asuka with Kairi Sane for the Raw Women's title. I can't wait to see Asuka kick Becky Lynch's ass.
I hope she sprays that green shit in her face again.
Oh, she so will. I fucking love that. I feel like Becky Lynch has had this title for far too long. It's been, over a year now? Or almost a year? She's boring now.
Well, she had it, I think, just a little over WrestleMania.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's just a little over a year, I believe.
Oh, yeah, because she took it from Ronda.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She took it from Ronda at WrestleMania.
Yeah, because she ended up winning it.
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah. Almost a year. She's boring. Her promos suck. I would much rather Asuka be a mysterious sort of champion.
Just yell at her like in Japanese. Wah! And just cool.
Like if she were to cut promos like exactly like that, like in Japanese, and she's just yelling, that would be fucking amazing. Although it wouldn't be good for a long run. Yeah. It'd be good for a short run.
See, I remember way back when Funaki and I can't remember what his tag partner was, and they would start speaking in Korean, and
I thought he's Japanese.
Is he Japanese?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he is Japanese. Well, he starts speaking in Japanese, but the microphone wouldn't pick up anything, and then they'd have someone dub it over, and then it was this indeed, and then you'd see him go off on like a tirade, and then what was the other one? It was indeed, and then there was something else. But it was always so funny because you never actually heard what they said.
Yeah, that's funny. See, they should just do something cool like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Becky, please lose the title. You're boring. I'm sick of hearing about the man.
I'm the man, Becky Lynch, with my red hair.
Fuck off. I got red hair. Hers is orange. Hers is bright fucking orange. Get real.
I'm not looking forward to this next fucking match.
Then you got a boring ass match.
This is my I gotta take a shit match. Fucking Roman Reigns versus fucking King Corbin in a false count.
King boring Corbin. Out like a light.
This is where I take a nap. If I gotta take a dump. I said dunk.
We've seen Baron Corbin fight live.
I don't I liked him before he was fucking King Corbin. Now I changed the channel. I liked
him when he had his long hair.
Yeah. Balding Corbin.
Then he went by, when he was balding.
Balding Corbin.
Now that he's bald and he was wearing the vest and shit.
Yeah.
It was ew.
It's you suck now. You fucking shopping at H&M. What the fuck?
There's nothing wrong with shopping at H&M.
Oh, you fucking douchey fucking vest.
They have a lot of nice clothes there. And then, so, Sheamus is coming back. And he's going up against Shorty G.
Chad Gable. You know what? It's sad because I love Chad Gable. We were actually talking about Chris Benoit. Chad Gable actually reminds me a lot of how Chris Benoit used to wrestle. His physique, his in-ring work, reminds me a lot. what the fuck did they do? They changed his name to Shorty G. They gave him a stupid fucking haircut, too. Like, they took away his nice long hair. I don't know, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he did have beautiful hair.
And it's like, if you're going to do that and you're going to take away his hair, have a hair versus hair match.
Yeah.
Don't just be like...
I'll be honest, though, I can see Chad Gable almost reminiscing, like...
Like a Kurt Angle?
Yeah, I can see that.
Like if
I can totally see that.
If you're going to lose the hair, like, lose it all. And then have a hair versus hair match with somebody.
Yeah, and then grow your hair back.
Yeah, why not? But no, that'll
but for
sell
Sheamus's return, like, this is the match.
I don't know. I've never been a... You know when I like Sheamus? When Sheamus first debuted, he was a heel. And yeah, when people still liked Cena, Sheamus showed up and he goes, "Hey, I'm going to take away your WWE title." Cena's like, "Yeah, okay, good luck with that." And he actually beat him. He beat him his first, the first opportunity he had, and he took away the WWE title from him.
I liked him in the bar with Cesaro.
We are the bar, and then they fucking ruined that too.
Yeah, you remember at the beginning they hated each other?
Yeah, I
and then
loved
all
the bar.
of a sudden they became like best friends, and I was like, oh, okay. But I love their gimmick together. It worked really well, I find. And then you got Bayley versus Lacey Evans for the SmackDown title. Oh. Lacey Evans kicked Bayley's ass.
Women's right. I was at recently. I was on my birthday. I was at a WWE live event. And she I can't remember who she wrestled. No, she was in a tag match. It was a triple threat tag match.
With who?
It was Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss versus Bayley and Sasha Banks versus her...
Lacey Evans?
Yeah, Lacey Evans. And I can't remember who her tag partner was.
Natalya?
I don't think... No, it wasn't Natalya because the only Canadian person on the card was...
Sami Zayn?
Sami Zayn.
I don't know. I wasn't there. But it's okay.
Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke was her tag partner.
Oh, wow. That would have been a really good match to watch. I like Dana Brooke.
And I thought I'm going to sit through this fucking 25-minute match, and it's going to be fucking Sasha Banks and fucking Bayley that are going to come out on top. Her fucking finisher, Lacey Evans, it's called the woman's right, and it's literally like it's a straight hard right punch, and it looks
because it's that lady with the poster.
Yeah,
it's supposed to resonate that I think because she's like somebody who's like back in like the 50s and shit, right? Yeah, when women's rights were like.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Sorry, I smacked the mic.
But it looks vicious and it sounds vicious too, like live. It looks fucking nasty. Like it looks like it fucking hurts.
Probably does. But Lacey Evans, please beat Bayley.
Yeah.
I can't stand Bayley.
Oh, if
do you I will still talk about this. Do you remember how rude she was?
She wasn't a nice person.
Maybe because her name is Pam.
Yeah, fucking Pam. She's like, I have the same fucking name as cooking grease. Like,
and her haircut.
Oh my god, her fucking manager haircut, or Karen haircut.
Can I speak to your manager? My name is Pam.
Yeah.
And the last match we have before we talk about the Rumbles are Andrade versus Humberto Carrillo for the USA Championship.
I'm looking forward to this match. Both of these guys can go. They really can. They really are amazing in the ring. They both have that kind of lucha style of wrestling. They'll call it that flippy style wrestling. I don't care. I love it. I love the athleticism.
I find that's why you really like Sami Zayn too, is because he has that.
He used to be a lucha.
He used to be a lucha wrestler.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. He's reminiscent of El Generico, who is at an orphanage in Mexico, I believe. That's what the story is.
Nacho.
No.
Like that? No.
No.
Sorry, we did do that then.
No, it's not Jack Black.
Oh.
But when El Generico retired, supposedly he's in an orphanage or a convent or something. I believe it's one of the two, and it's somewhere out in Mexico. And after he retired, Sami Zayn came to NXT.
Oh.
That's the Mystique story.
Oh, okay, cool. Sounds cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I really like Andrade. Like, he's really grown on me. When he first came out, I was like, eh. But then once you see them live and you can see what they do and you can actually focus on it,
yeah,
you're just like, damn. Well, that's awesome. Charlotte and Andrade got engaged recently too.
Yeah. I have a feeling it was,
I think, a few months ago. It
was more so because of like the Rollins.
No, I don't think so. They didn't, like, theirs seemed to be like they announced, like, when they announced it wasn't yes, blah blah blah.
I'd like to see. I know Flair loves his daughter and everything, like Rick.
Yes, he does.
But he could be a bit racist. If you can go back and you can listen to shoot interviews against Ric Flair, and
yeah, but I don't. But I'll be honest with you. In this day and age, he's probably not anymore.
Ric Flair still parties like Ric Flair. He still walks into bars. He still thinks he's part of the Horsemen. Woo! Well, that was like loud. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it was.
And he's still taking out his pecker and showing up drunk to bars and wooing at everybody and wooing to get maybe free drinks and maybe buying someone else a couple drinks.
Okay. But I don't think he would do that. I don't think he would. I think he would support his daughter.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he would.
I really think he would, because I don't think she would disobey her dad. So I think,
Yeah.
They've probably had conversations. I don't know. Because I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know what their life is like.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that they've had conversations where maybe she's flat out said, I don't like white guys.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine.
Hey, you love who you love.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
It. It's 2020.
It's barely 2020.
It's still 2020.
Okay. So the men's...
Okay, well, why don't we leave the men's one until the end? Because if we leave the women's one till the end, it's kind of anticlimactic.
Okay, let's talk about the ladies.
The ladies.
Rumble.
The 5 people who were confirmed for the women's Royal Rumble. Like fucking WWE. You fucking joke.
So they may as well, honestly, in my opinion, because they have 25 confirmed for the men's and 5 confirmed for the women's. They should just put them all together.
Put them all together. Like,
and let the women duke it out with the men and win.
I wouldn't even say like that would take. I mean, having 2 Rumble matches in the same night is like
long.
Yeah, it's long.
It's long. Oh. So I had seen something from Saudi Arabia. Somebody had taken a picture, and it's The Fiend versus Kane for the next Saudi Arabia pay-per-view.
Spoiler.
I seen that, and I was just like, Kane's a mayor. Why would he be fighting? So they may have to change it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, is he still the mayor of Knoxville County?
Yes. You have like 4-year term. It's only been like, what, 2 years?
I don't know.
Roughly. So are you trying to find who's confirmed for the ladies? I'm waiting.
No, I have it. No,
Hurry up.
It's not that one.
Hurry up. I believe there's Charlotte, Natalia.
Nikki Cross.
Liv Morgan.
And Alexa Bliss.
No, Sarah Logan's on that list, I think. I don't know. Can you just pull it up, please? So we can...
Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
Be accurate. Accurate.
This is according to Wikipedia.
So, can you read it out?
Yeah.
Hurry up.
Charlotte, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, Sarah Logan, Natalia are the 5 confirmed females. But basically, you're gonna get all the Raw, all the SmackDown, and all the NXT rosters,
and whichever legends decide to come back.
Well,
but in my opinion, though, why couldn't they announce the NXT people on NXT? We already know they have their own show. They are a part of the main card now. Mm-hmm. They're a part of the main card. They have their own cable show. Just fucking announce them for it. Like, stop being fucking dumb. So that's 5 out of 30 that are confirmed as of today.
Now, my question to you is...
So, but tonight is SmackDown, so I'm not sure who's going to be announced for tonight.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah. No, that's a very valid point. Because we technically haven't seen SmackDown tonight. And this is being recorded before SmackDown.
Yeah, so we're doing this at noon.
Yeah. So if you come to us and be like, Shayna Baszler got announced that she's going to enter because she showed up at SmackDown. You guys are wrong. Okay, well, fuck you guys. We're doing this exactly at noon, so eat a dick.
Yes. Okay, so for the men's...
Okay, hold on. But I'm not done talking about this.
Okay, so what more do you have to say?
Now, in your mind, prediction-wise, do you have any people that may come back?
Nia Jax. For sure. I'm telling you, she's coming back.
Yeah?
Yes. I have this feeling. I feel like she's ready.
Yeah.
Because she's been working out. I've been seeing... She hasn't posted much on Instagram lately. Mm-hmm. But I've seen where, she was working out. She was actually, like, walking and running and shit.
Yeah.
Training. So I feel like, in my opinion, she's ready.
Now,
I'm not 100% sure, though. But, hey, I'm hoping she's back. I miss her so much.
Now, I'm going to ask you...
Tamina. I think Tamina.
Who do you think is going to win?
Who do I think is going to win the Women's Rumble?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, no idea.
No idea.
Because I don't know who's coming back. I only know of those 5.
See,
that are confirmed.
For me, for the women's matches... for the Women's Royal Rumble, I should apologize and be more specific. I would not be surprised if you see Ruby Riott come back because she's been out for a while with injury. I wouldn't be surprised, like you said, if Nia Jax. I also have a feeling Ronda Rousey's going to make an appearance.
I doubt it. She's retired.
She's retired.
I don't think she's coming back. I don't think she liked being in WWE.
She's a wrestling fan. And whatever
she's received, like, yeah, she may be a wrestling fan, mm-hmm. but she was not that good. She only had what she had because of her name from UFC.
Well, I mean, she's marketable, right? This would be like if Conor McGregor came over.
Oh, fuck. Please don't.
I actually kind of like that. I don't know why, but...
Of course you would.
Well, I mean, Conor McGregor is doing what WWF did in the 80s. That's Conor McGregor.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't like UFC. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I really dislike UFC. So I have nothing to say about UFC. It's fucking stupid.
Okay, and so for me, so for the women's matches, that's what I think is, Ruby Riott, Ronda Rousey, Nia Jax. I like Tamina coming back. Could we see maybe a big time legend return? Maybe like a Trish Stratus, a Lita. But my pick.
Let's be serious right now. When they come back, it's not entertaining like it used to be.
Well, see, and this is the issue I have with The Rock. Is, okay, cool, it's nice to see The Rock. I don't want to see... Okay, I'm actually going to hold off on that because we're going to talk about the men's. I don't like a part-timer coming back.
When they wrestled. Remember the last time they wrestled? They were in a tag team together, and Lita had that ugly fucking, like, weird outfit on.
Yeah.
It was literally like...
Well, it's not even that, like...
Like, the crowd was silent. That's how, that's how shitty it was.
Yeah. But, yeah.
We honestly didn't even pay attention. We had, you had people at your house.
Yeah.
And we didn't even watch it. We were just sitting there making fun of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we would just, like, look over and be like, oh. Ha, look at that outfit. Ha.
You sounded the Matt Hardy laugh just now.
Ha.
Broken Matt Hardy. Wah.
But yeah. So, like, when you have, like, yes, it's nice to see them.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not entertaining, if you can't, like, just don't come back.
Yeah. So
come back and do something like
okay.
Beth Phoenix, where you're on the mic.
Yeah.
You're helping with, with talent and shit like that. Like, do that. Don't wrestle if your body can't simply handle it anymore.
Well, for my pick to win is going to be Shayna Baszler.
No.
Now,
nope.
Let's. Well,
I don't like her.
Well,
I really don't.
I know
like
you.
her.
I know you don't.
Maybe Sonya Deville will win.
Oh, fuck that.
Why?
No.
Maybe Mandy Rose will win.
No.
Your favorite.
Oh, fuck. She's garbage.
Maybe Nikki Cross will end up winning. She's fucking crazy.
Well, I actually, one of my other picks to win was Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke has completely changed her look.
Has she?
Oh, yeah. Well, she used to be like a beefy female bodybuilder.
Mm-hmm.
And she's really toned down and like cut back. But her in-ring work is a lot better. Her promos are getting a lot better.
Well, Titus Worldwide, like, made her look weak.
Yeah.
Being a part of that, it pissed me off.
Yeah. And it's like you have this strong, powerful woman, yet
you're not utilizing her.
Yeah, no. She was basically like almost like a China, where she had this really good physique, yet what do? You put a blazer on her and a skirt and be like, okay,
walk. Can you imagine they have a hologram of China? Come back, like, you know how they're doing with these like concerts and stuff, where they have a hologram.
Yeah.
Could you imagine they have a hologram of China?
Yeah.
Like, and she ends up winning. The hologram wins.
You want to watch a hologram match at WrestleMania?
And the hologram wins.
Yeah. But yeah, moving on to the men's Rumble.
So there's 25 men confirmed to be in the Rumble. The only position that is confirmed is Brock Lesnar at number 1.
Yeah.
He might actually win, and he might have to face himself.
Well, he's going to have to play with himself at WrestleMania.
Like,
I'm Brock Lesnar. Look at me, I'm Brock Lesnar. I have the title. If you had just, if someone had just seen what I had just done, Brock Lesnar played with himself at WrestleMania. I'm Brock Lesnar. I'm Brock Lesnar.
Why do you make it look like it's that big then?
Bork laser. I mean, have you seen his teeth? Like, fuck, I don't know.
But yeah, do you have the list of the men's with you?
I do.
I know your boy's coming.
Can
I read it?
Yeah.
So, like, as I said, we have Brock Lesnar, we have Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, Eric Rowan, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Ricochet. I like saying it like they do. Drew McIntyre, Elias, King Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, Otis, and Tucker. Yes! Rusev, Bobby Lashley, Aleister Black, Buddy Murphy, Braun Strowman, Shinsuke Nakamura, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, Kofi Kingston, Big E, and R-Truth. Damn.
So other than...
So they always have Kofi Kingston because he's crazy when it comes to the Rumble. He always does, like, dumb shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's only one person, like, one
confirmed place.
Yeah.
One confirmed number.
That's it.
Yeah. Now again, I'm going to ask you first. Out of the 5 people, and mind you, we still haven't seen SmackDown, so we don't know if there's going to be any last-minute confirmations, because it's now 10 after 12. Who do you think possibly could fill those last 5 spots?
Undertaker, potentially.
Yeah.
But I don't think he'll win. I don't think he'd win if he was in the Rumble. I think, he would just fall over.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock can come back. I think The Rock may make an appearance, but I'm not sure because what happened at his dad's funeral.
Yeah.
Who else? That little midgie.
Hornswoggle?
They always have something dumb come out like that, like the little midgie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll be honest. I have no idea. I have no idea. They always have something funny.
Who is your pick to win?
Probably somebody who they can't simply pick up. The big fat guy from Heavy Machinery.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it Otis?
Otis. Yeah.
Yeah. Could you? It's somebody that they can't get over the ropes.
Well, what about Braun?
Oh yeah, him too. But he's lost before too. Braun, I don't know. Like I've lost like fanship for Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
I think because he's just turned into everybody else. He's not unique anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now for the men's, I really like The Fiend.
Yeah.
Because he's just doing his own thing. And I've really liked that character since it's come out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's probably my top for men's right now. Maybe Drew McIntyre can win. People were talking about Baron Corbin winning the Royal Rumble. I've seen that on Facebook. But I think Drew McIntyre has a really good chance, and I think he deserves the chance.
Yeah. Well, so for me,
it's got to be somebody who's like big and you can't get over the ring ropes.
Yeah.
It definitely won't be Kofi Kingston.
I mean,
he was a boring ass fucking champ.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't come down to Kofi winning. But I mean, for me, my 5. I mean, you could have Xavier Woods come back. Xavier Woods has been out of action for the longest time.
Well, yeah, they have the other 2 from the New Day.
Yeah.
He got hurt really bad though. I don't think he'll be back. I've seen the injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked really bad.
And then what else was there? There was Edge was recently medically cleared for in-ring work.
Yeah, and they're posting stuff. I've seen posts lately of Edge.
I mean, that'd be
maybe Matt Hardy, because the Fiend was saying, posted a tweet to him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's that option. The Vegas odds to win the Rumble this year was CM Punk. I mean, don't get me wrong. Back in the day, I'm a huge CM Punk fan. The day you walk out, you turn your back and you walk out on the fans, and it was a big fuck you. It was a big fuck you to all the fans, everyone who fucking supported you, bought your shit. I fucking lined up for one of your fucking meet and greets that you were late for, and I didn't get to fucking meet you. Fuck you, you piece of shit. I hope you never fucking come back. Get your ass fucking handed to you in UFC. Get the fucking shit kicked out of you again. 2 times in a fucking row. The last fucking fight, it should have been ended in the first fucking round if the fighter was smart.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking hate you. I hate you with a passion now. Turn out and fucking walk out on everybody. Walk out on a company that supported your fucking ass for how fucking long. Go back to Ring of Honor. Go to fucking AEW. Stay the fuck out of WWE. I'm sick of your fucking shit.
Don't let him go to AEW. We like AEW.
Go as fucking Phil Brooks. CM, I'm a fucking crybaby punk. Is what you are.
Calm down.
Wah!
Calm down.
And I really hope you don't fucking win.
Calm down. Shh. It's okay.
No, I'm okay. I had to get it out. I had to vent my frustrations. I had to. This is my platform. I don't know why you're talking over me. This is my platform for how I can get stuff out, especially when it comes down to wrestling. This is something I'm passionate about. I have my voice when it comes to wrestling, and if somebody wants to hear it, this is what does really well for us, and they come back to listen to our opinions on wrestling.
I haven't really had one. I haven't really watched lately.
Yeah.
Well, I did watch my first episode of AEW 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And
okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. But let me finish off with my Royal Rumble predictions.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were done because you went on that CM Punk tirade.
I have a feeling that Ricochet. I've been saying Kevin Owens for like the last few years, and
you watch who wins it, and you didn't even.
Listen. I'm still gonna wear my one of my many Kevin Owens T-shirts.
Are you taking one home today? You have I think 4 here.
Do I have 4 here?
I think so.
Okay, well, I'll take a look at which ones I have here. I got a problem. Fucking intervention. Call A&E.
My name is Richard, and I have.
My name is Richard.
And I have a Kevin
Richard.
Owens T-shirt addiction.
I have an addiction to buying wrestling T-shirts. Oh man. But yeah. I believe it was this past Monday. Ricochet actually called out Brock Lesnar and called him scared.
Good.
Yeah. And you know what Brock Lesnar did?
F5'd him.
No, he got back in the ring. He walked up to him and kicked him in the dick.
What is...
He goes... And he's like, what, Brock? Are you scared? And so Brock Lesnar was getting out of the ring, so he gets back in, walks up to him, and just huffs him right in the dick. Grabs the microphone from him, and so he's writhing in pain. He's rolling around, and Brock's like, nope.
He doesn't talk, eh? Why can't he cut his own promo?
Well, that's what Paul Heyman's for, because Brock Lesnar's fucking horrible on the microphone.
I love Paul Heyman on the mic.
Well, see, and that's the great...
He's worrying me lately because he looks really sick.
Yeah.
I said this multiple times, but he's fucking hilarious.
That's the great thing with Paul Heyman, though.
Does he have a podcast or anything? Yeah?
Yeah.
We gotta listen to that.
Paul Heyman, you can be the best wrestler, the toughest guy, but if you can't talk worth a shit, that's the great thing about Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman can fucking back you up, make you look like $1 million, and you don't have to say a fucking word. Unless you're fucking Brock Lesnar, where every so often you say something and you look like a fucking idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But no, my pick to win the Rumble this year is Ricochet. I think they're setting up a match for WrestleMania. And I'm waiting for Ricochet to eliminate Brock Lesnar.
You never know. Yeah.
Hey, Maven once eliminated The Undertaker.
Yeah.
Maven won Tough Enough and was kind of like a joke with WWE. Hey, still to this day, he has the best drop kick ever. I don't care. If you have to visually see one of his drop kicks, and yeah, no. A lot of people say Randy Orton has the best standing drop kick. If you haven't seen Maven's, I'm sorry. It's no argument.
Mm-hmm. So we done with the Rumble?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I watched AEW, my first episode 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And what'd you think?
I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
You get a little bit of everything, and that's what I love about AEW.
Yes. No, you actually do. I got to see Jericho, although he didn't wrestle. I seen Jon Moxley. Even though I don't like him, the match was still pretty good. I seen Cody wrestle. I seen Dustin wrestle. You know, the ones who you really want to see. Everybody that I seen wrestle. I seen it was, who are they? Kenny Omega and...
It was the SCU? No.
Kenny Omega was partnered with, the brothers.
The Young Bucks?
The Young Bucks versus... I don't know who they wrestled. It wasn't SCU, though. It was 3 people.
Oh,
It was Pac and... I don't know. The Lucha guys. They were wearing Lucha masks.
Yeah, no, I know who you're talking about.
And that was, the match all in all was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know all their names.
I'm a big.
I have respect for this company because they allow you to have creative control over your character.
Yeah.
And I think that's absolutely amazing. Yeah. And what's his name? I can't remember his name. Jungle Boy is Luke Perry's son, and I think he's doing absolutely stellar. I've seen his matches, and he's doing amazing. You know. What do you have to say about AEW? Anything?
My favorite guy in AEW right now is a heel. Is fucking Maxwell J. Friedman, MJF.
Oh, I love him.
He's such a fucking dick
He's
and
hilarious.
Such a prick that I fucking love it. Like, he walks out to the ring and he'll see women in the front row and will make them kiss his hand. It's like such a fucking 80s heel move. And, like, he acts like such a dickhead. I fucking love him.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
I think he's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Oh, man. Look at this. Look at how long we're going on for.
We're at almost an hour right now.
Almost an hour.
So,
oh, my God.
How about this? We'll wrap up this episode. We'll wrap up our All Wrestling episode.
Yeah.
You cool with that?
Yeah.
Because it's almost lunchtime.
We gotta start doing lunch.
Yes, we have to make lunch soon. So, we're wrapping up this all wrestling episode. Give us a shout if you got
a business you want to promote.
Let's have a debate on this stuff.
Yeah.
Debate us.
Yeah.
But we also want to help out small businesses. We also want to help out anybody. If you
got something you want to sell,
if you're a photographer, if you
got a fundraiser, you're a parent, you want to sell some kids, like you have a kids sports team, and you got to sell some chocolates, and
let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know, and we will help you. DM us for details on pricing, on what you want us to do. Basically, pricing goes by what we have to do, the work we have to do. Okay, so let us know. Our prices are not high.
It's probably going to be between somewhere $0 and $5.
Yeah, maybe 10 at most, if that.
Yeah, it'd probably be like $5.
Yeah.
PayPal
so
us $5.
Just let us know, okay?
Yeah.
Alrighty, thank you for listening.
Fucking right, bud.
We're out.